Hi, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your time. Have another curated video for you this week. And I'm just going to share screen and briefly cover the topic. And I hope you'll enjoy it, as well as this week's recipe, which is the same as the last time's recipe because I haven't had time to research for a new one, but it's still a very low sugar, um, but nutrient dense recipe with a lot of fiber. And so far as we've tried these recipes in our own house, they've all been delicious. So I'm going to share screen here, and this week's topic is about the role of fructose. The role of fructose as a causative factor for Alzheimer's and Alzheimer's diabetes of the brain caused by fructose. Greater research studies help show fructose as a major factor in cognitive decline. Not just Alzheimer's, as you'll see when you begin to study this topic, but I take somewhat of an issue with how our bodies may be going wrong in an evolutionary survival mechanism that leads to neurological damage, and how fructose, a form of sugar found in high concentration in many foods, can contribute to this mechanism. But as you'll find out in this video, this mechanism can also be triggered it might also be triggered in your own body, that you will actually begin producing fructose in the absence of any additional dietary fructose. So why does this evolutionary switch occur in addition to hibernation or other states in life, such as puberty or pregnancy, where fat and energy storage is desirable to propagate the species? Consensus appears to be building over the role of fructose as a contributor to cognitive decline from a larger pool of research. This researcher doesn't appear to be associated with Dr. Robert Lustig, so it appears that this, as a research topic, is expanding the role of fructose and other sugars in metabolism and metabolic syndrome. This video discusses not only added sugars, but how the body can produce fructose as well. That question hasn't been answered in full in the above video, but it does hint at starvation and diet as part of the process for both bears and our hunter-gatherer human ancestors. My opinion is, my experience opinion from other research, is that like the ketosis switch, where the body will burn an alternate fuel in the absence of glucose, this switch to producing fructose is the result of starvation, malnourishment state, when the person isn't seemingly under threat of actual starvation, but is so malnourished by nutrient-poor food that the body mistakenly thinks it is starving, and therefore begins to produce fructose as a compensatory mechanism to store fat, instead of burning it as a last-ditch alternative. It is likely not exactly the result of a faulty signal or something awry, but more due to acute malnutrition, as can be found in those who eat processed foods consisting mostly of cereals. This would be similar to the cognitive deficits as seen in Africa, where cereal alone was given in an attempt to prevent starvation. You can read more about the effects of this type of diet in Immune for Life. At any rate, it's interesting to see that other well-defined studies are shedding light on fructose metabolism and how this in turn affects cognitive function. On their part, I'm sure it will be in an effort to develop a drug, but the real point being is that you can use this knowledge to empower yourself. Okay, that's pretty much it for this week. Thanks again for stopping by. Hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you next time. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.